Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. As promised in yesterday's episode, it's promo week. Promo week is where we do draft a little bit. Now you can see, one thing has sold in our trade pile, but me being me, went onto the account, cleared the trade pile. You know the crack, guys. We lost a lot of players and how much they'd sell for, but I don't think there was anything amazing anyway. Majority from the squad battle rewards, we did save it into the club. Now you can see single player, we're currently 13th in the world. Had a good set first run, obviously 4-0 there, missed out on about 200 points for not getting the 5th goal, but it's a good start to the week regardless. Now, if you guys do want MSP, PSN codes or cheap game codes, go and check out g2a.com, their link is down below. If you can try and hit over 3,000 likes, guys. So I know a lot of you aren't really fans of draft, but hopefully you do support the reasoning why I do draft. That'd be amazing. And guys, remember to subscribe to me if you're not subscribed already, and hit that bell button so you are notified when an upload does go live. So the main building process of the draft, I get to use players which I've potentially never used before, or I just want to build to win. And today, guys, we are going to build to win. I'm going to take that near. There is a few team in the group stage. What the? Why would you do that to me now, game? The Silva as a striker. We get Mbappe, though. That's what I wanted to see. We've got Mbappe. We need Cavani in the striker position. And I might check the striker now. And I might actually build back from defence. So striker, Benzema, and now drop left wing. There is Benzema. There is, obviously, Balotelli will give us a link, and it would give us the same link as Laudrup anyway. So for now, I think I might take Benzema, sorry, gives me one link. I'll take Benzema for the French link there. Obviously doesn't get a link to there, but I'm going to build the defence, because defence has been a massive issue with me recently. We get Dalbert, a Brazilian, I'll take him. Next centre back, Naldo, another Brazilian. Which is pretty sweet. There's another Serie A there as well, but Serie A might be pretty difficult. And we've got Varane as well. So I'm going to go with Barzagli, because it's easier to get Serie A links, I think, anyway. In the goalkeeper, we've got De Gea. There's no Italian, so I'll take that 91 De Gea. Bit of a skew-whiff way of building it, but I'm hoping it's going to work anyway. And then we've got Shawcross, who I'm really not a fan with, so I'm going to go with Holt instead with that little bit of pace. And then right back, I was going to say Aurier, but he doesn't really give me the link that I want. So let's, we haven't got Southampton. I'll go with probably Danilo in that position. Not the best of defences yet. Again, that's been my issue with draft over the past couple of weeks, is that exact thing. Now, in here, we have got Man City players. We have got Isco. There's no Serie A, but I think I might go Gundo for the link on the other side. Modric would be a good shout as well. And even Isco, actually. But I'm going to go with Gundo to get me that link to Danilo. On the next side, we've got Khedira, we get De Bruyne. Nice. Let's take that De Bruyne. Team in the group stage, De Bruyne. And then Cam. Who do we get in Cam? So it's looking like it's going to get... Oh, Griezmann. Are you kidding me? This is a nice bunch of players, isn't it? Now, obviously, we can take Mata. He will be a nice choice. Sigurdsson as well, even Rodriguez, but that Griezmann looks filthy, and that does get a strong link. So we need to work this team around pretty well. Goalkeeper wasn't a problem. Defence definitely was. Oh, I can take Lloris. Let's take team in the group stage, Lloris. Now we just need to get the chemistry up. Marquinhos, Bellerin, Roberto and Perrin. Perrin doesn't do anything. There was no BPL centre-back, but there was a Brazilian, which we asked for. But maybe Hector Bellerin? I don't know. I'll take Marquinhos for now. Next defender, Naldo, we get another bite at him. We've got Meunier as well, which would get me a strong link to Mbappe and get him to full chemistry. And Marquinhos as well. So let's do that. Let's go with a Marquinhos link there. And Marquinhos there. Which the only problem is we haven't got a link to De Gea, and we've not got link to anything else. So we've got to do a lot of work here. We've got a BPL CDM from West Ham. Thinking about it, I'm going to take Chiari there, but if I swap them 2 round actually, and then swap them 2 round, doesn't really do anything, does it? 72 chem. Well, we better be good at doing draft with low rated players. We do get him though, who could be key to a lot of the team. We take out him, put him there, or even putting him there. Yeah, 82 chemistry. Right, a lot of work to do on the defence again. Pellegrini, Lozano, Sterling. Derby player but not interested. Centre mid from Serie A. But no, oh, he's Italian. We've got enough super subs, haven't we? No, we haven't really. But we've got a lot of decent starters. So let's go with... I could go with Sterling. Ditch Mbappe and build back that other side. So put De Bruyne in there. Take out Meunier. Put in Danilo. Swap them 2 round. And where was the defender? Holt, 84. Still want to do some work. Right, we've got 3 picks anyway. So let's try and bring in some huge game changers. Ruiz. Payet left wing. Wouldn't really do anything. There's no Brazilians. There's an Inter right back, but not an issue. So I'll take Mane. 4 more picks to go. This is rough. No one there. I'll go in the grader. 3 more picks. Come on, give me some changes. We've got Boulder Diaw. We've got Sidibe, who we could actually play at left back and would take chemistry to a few of the players. Yeah, let's take Sidibe. Put him in at right back. 87. That defence is rough. Vidal, Sané to Stegen. So we've got a Barca player, but I don't think we've got any CDMs or Germans. So we may as well stick with what we got now. Could take Vidal, but then again I don't want to be left short again. So I'll take to Stegen for rating. And then the final one, guys, Adriano, Draxler, Moses. Italian goalkeeper. Which would do a little bit of work. I'm not really interested in that. So let's take Viviano. 93 chem. I'm not sure if I can make it better than that. So who's not on full chem? Neymar. Quite a lot of players aren't on full chemistry. But I think that's how we're going to work it. The amount of super subs we've got is unreal. I'm hoping that I can tear it up on draft, but that times will tell, guys. Let's hopefully get someone good in draft anyway. I've got Marquinhos to bring on. I think Mbappe is probably going to be the only person I bring on out of that lot, but we've got a good run anyway. So let's see what we get for chemistry. Hopefully taking it closer to 100. We get a Brazilian, 96, 93, 94, 94, 94. So we've got a 96 with a Brazilian. Not bad, but obviously not 100 chem. Let's see how we do with it, guys, and hopefully pick up 4 wins on the trot. Some decent players in there, including team in the group stages, informs and all that good stuff. Let's get on and move it in it, guys, and see how we do. So, moving on into the first draft of this week, guys. Do not worry, I am going to be just showcasing 2 drafts this week. This one, and also one tomorrow. The reason being, it is a promo week. You guys do know that with team in the group stage being out, which is the blue cards, which we've been able to get hold of in this draft. And also, you've seen my pack look. If you've not seen my Ronaldo pull, guys, go and take a look. You'll find it in a video from Monday. And it does give me the chance to potentially load up with packs and maybe even packs from them team in the group stage. But obviously been having a bad run on draft recently, not picking up the wins I do want. which obviously decreases my chances of getting good players because the packs aren't as good from winning it. And honestly, guys, there's two outcomes in draft. I'm going to tell you them now. You either go out in the first round and you're lucky enough to pack a draft token, you're not losing any money there. You've literally put a loss on your record, but you've got the 15k back to go into draft, or you win the draft and you get some decent rewards, unless you get the 2 gold packs and 2 25k packs. Now, saying that, you are turning 15,000 coins into a 50, no, actually, maybe like a 65? Yeah, 2 7.5k packs. No, 2 5k packs, aren't they? Yeah, so 60k's worth of rewards from a 15k, but we all know the contents of them packs usually don't correspond with the money you've put in and the money you have earned. But there is a chance to hit the ultimate pack, there is a chance to hit the team of the group stages, and that is what's driving me to win drafts this week. Obviously, we're picking up a first game here. Doing very well at it as well, having a lot of fun with some of the players in it. Mbappe is a player I love to use in my main team, and yet again scores a belter there to make it 5-1 in this game in the 60th minute. We slowed the game down to try and get him to leave that little bit earlier, and thankfully, guys, running out of a player here after I saw him press the start button, and he did decide to exit in the 69th minute, giving us a pass into the quarter-finals. Now, one other thing we were able to do with the draft this week, I get to have a play around with some players which I never used before. Ronaldo, Benzema, Bale, Toni Kroos. He's also got informed Thiago. Bit of a weird team, 96 chemistry. Defence looked very, very shaky apart from De Gea in net, who was on full chemistry. But in the 3rd minute, guys, we bombed down the wing with Neymar. He's able to cut back, get it on the inside to De Bruyne, who hits it. But it is Benzema. Is it Benzema? Yeah, Benzema gets ahead on it to make it 1-0 in the 3rd minute. Nice goal. And very lucky, but I will take it. Then we get very lucky with a penalty decision here as Thiago takes out, I think it was Neymar who was dancing around. I was laughing, I think I was in a call with Marshall at the time, and I was like, penalty, I shouted penalty jokingly, but then he actually give it, and you can see, guys, he literally just, he didn't really touch him. He went down, got a penalty, and Benzema does step up. You see him looking down the middle, just to the right of him, and he doesn't know which way he's going. We shoot there, and do score to make it 2-0, and do obviously extend our lead nicely in the quarter-finals. Neymar through to Griezmann, Griezmann rounding the defender, ball through to Mbappe, Mbappe to Benzema, and Benzema does make it 3-0 in the 16th. My opponent, though, still staying around, still thinks he was in with a chance of the game, and he was, guys. Bale gets the ball over here, able to go for the finesse shot, which beats the goalkeeper, and does pull my opponent back into a chance. But his defence being as open as that, we were going to have a lot of fun with it, playing slow, patient, moving, and you can see the ball inside there to Benzema. Benzema picks it up nicely, all the way through down to Mbappe. He makes it 4-1. That was the game killer, in my opinion. Thought he was gone when the start button was pressed. That wasn't to be, unfortunately, guys. A little bit of lag there, thought he disconnected. Never happened. 52nd minute. Ball through to Sterling. Nice fake shot. Ball over to Benzema. Benzema makes it 5-1. That was a GG. This attack was brutal. The midfield was built up of attackers anyway, so it was a very overpowered midfield as well, and thankfully we weren't really coming up against any attacking players. 78th minute though, Messi dancing with the ball inside through to Firmino, back to Messi. Messi scores a nice goal there to get consolation and does make it 5-2, but too little too late in the 79th as we walk away with a nice victory and into the semi-finals up against Messi, Bale and Ronaldo, Sol, Kondogbia, Koke, and Tunes, I think that is, Sydney. I don't know who that centre-back is on the right-hand side. Also DeMarcos and Peter Schmeichel's non-prime card in net. 13th minute, ball through there, down to Mbappe. He gets the run on the defender. Nice turning him as well. Smashes it in. We make it 1-0 in the 14th minute. Brilliant finish from Mbappe. An actual game changer. Like, a lot of people won't want to risk the money to pay for that Mbappe. I didn't want to do it, but we did it at the weekend on the road to glory, and he is a noticeable difference, especially the boost to pace, to sprint. So he picks up the ball slowly, boom, straight out of it, and that is a very noticeable difference from his normal card, which helped me in the weekend league and also the draft as well. Ball through to Griezmann. Griezmann makes it 2-0 in the 38th minute, and we're looking very, very comfortable in this game now. As long as we could keep my opponent shut out of the game, we would be progressing into the final. But you can see continuing to push on the door. If he'd have got that ball past the midfielder guys, he might have been in there with 2 passes, but we were opening up the space. Ball through to Sterling, nice half volley in off the post. 3-0 in the 42nd, and I thought that would be him gone, but literally everyone plays draft during, well, I say everyone plays draft during promo weeks, but I presume a lot of you guys don't anyway. But serious question was asked, I think at the start of this video, or maybe towards the end of this video, which was, do I decide to commit my time to draft where I'm playing online opponents, trying out new players, risking 15,000 coins a time to potentially get that super influx of coins, or do we hammer out squad battles? Squad battles is a very, very hard game mode when it comes to consistency, when it comes to mixing up with the weekend league and the squad battles on the weekend, which is a refresh every 8 hours for the 4 games, which can be very, very intensive for the average and casual FIFA player. But as you guys know, I'm not the average FIFA player. I am a person who commits to the game severely, so I am able to do it. But honestly, I'm thinking, do I decide to maybe move away from squad battles to maybe get the minimum return, which is like 40k and 2 mega packs, and start risking it in draft? I want your guys' opinion on this. The video's going out tomorrow morning as I'm recording the post-com. We get into the final with another 5-2 victory, but I wouldn't mind some answers in the comment section below. Obviously, a lot of it wouldn't be shown anyway. Do I go for Elite 1 every week in draft, which is very, very doable? Or do I just commit all my time into draft and potentially try and pull in the money there? Totally up to you guys. I want your advice when it does come to the road to glory. I think we've done alright up until this point, but then again, some people don't like drafts, some people don't like the way I decide to input coins on a risk, and others really don't like me playing offline game modes to get coins and get packs either. But honestly, anything available to me to make coins, guys, I'll aim to do it and try to accelerate my coin process very, very quickly. We make it 2-0 in this game. Ball was through, there was no catching him at this point. Mbappe was going to get that second goal, and thankfully he does. Then pushing through on into the middle of the first half, he dances around with the ball, gets it on the outside to Neymar. Neymar gets a shot off, beats the keeper nicely. Game back on 2-1, so we had to kill the game like instantly, like get that confidence away from him. Mbappe dancing, ball through to Benzema, Benzema back to Mbappe, first time shot, beats the keeper, and we go back into that 2-goal lead in the final, which was feeling nice. His draft felt alright as well. We're using some very meta players, which is what I like using anyway. So it was it was a win-win for me. And then in the 45th minute, Benzema picks up the ball, smashes it in, makes it 4-1. From that going in, the dab's out. Brady, he has pressed the start button, and we guys do get the draft victory for the first attempt at promo drafting this week. But can the packs pay out? And there we are, guys, a draft final victory on the first one of the week. We're going to do one more tomorrow as well. But you can see it was an even game. We just put away 4 of our chances, taking it to 4-1. So 5-1, 5-2, 5-2, 4-1. And the draft win comes at us. Now, is this going to be profitable? A 50k pack, guys, and a gold pack. 4 games of FIFA, 4 wins, and we get more than we would have done probably doing the squad battles throughout the week. And that's something I've got in my head at the moment. Would I prefer to do squad battles, or would I prefer to do drafts? Now, for me, I think I would make more money doing drafts. You guys, let me know in the comment section below which you would rather me do. Which way do you think I'd be more successful? By doing draft or by doing squad battles? Obviously, you guys know how much time and effort is put into doing squad battles. It's like 45 games a week. It's a lot, especially over the weekend when clashing with the weekend league. But we've got the 50k pack. Let's see. I want to know your comment section down below. The reason I'm doing this now is to try and hit a team in the group stage. And we've not even hit... Oh my days. We've not even hit an 83 rated plus. French centre mid. Tolisso. Not bad. Not bad. I'm just disappointed. I'm not angry. I am just disappointed. But we have got Tolisso, Raphael... players to burn, I suppose. Could help me with future SBCs. I don't think Tolisso's worth much. Let's take a look at how much Tolisso's worth. 1.7. So we'll flip them for money, and you guys will see how much they're worth probably at the end of tomorrow's episode, because I'm going to do another draft directly after this one. But I like doing drafts. You can see the trade pile as well. Another few things have sold in the kit. Interesting. That. And also the KCOM Stadium, and obviously this stuff we are going to be listing up, trying to get rid, and hopefully we can get some more money for tomorrow. But we've took the risk. It's not paid off. It's given us some players in the club, I suppose, but there's more to this anyway. And also, guys, we have got some things done with the daily objectives, which is a contract extension, and also buy a goalkeeper, and we get a mixed bronze contract pack. Damn, I'm still hoping to get that ultimate pack further down the line, but a risk is a risk. Leave a like on the video, guys, subscribe if you're not, and we'll be back tomorrow with another draft for you guys to enjoy.